Yo, this might be the most absurd QB list that I've seen in years. So PFF just put out a list where it basically gave ceilings and floor comparisons to the second year quarterbacks. And we gotta start with probably the most rage-baity part of this list, starting with the first overall pick in last year's draft, Caleb Williams. PFF had his ceiling as Jordan Love, which is like, all right, whatever. But then you have his floor as a bust. The man had 3,600 yards last year, 20 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. I don't think that shows any signs of being a bust. But look, if you want to say, hey, he was only going to be Jordan Love, that's fine. But then when you go look at J.J. McCarthy right here, they have his ceiling as Joe frickin' Burrow. If you're wondering, yeah, they're talking about that same J.J. McCarthy that didn't even play a snap last year. Came from Michigan, who wasn't in a pass-heavy offense, and they have his ceiling as Joe Burrow. Yeah, makes no sense. But even when you look at his floor, you put him as Sam Darnold. So you're definitely glazing the hell out of a player that's never played in the NFL. I'm not really going to touch on Drake May because that one actually seems realistic. You got Trevor Lawrence as your ceiling and you got Daniel Jones as your floor. And Michael Penix, even though he didn't have a full year, you have your ceiling as Justin Herbert and your floor as Jameis. I'm like, whatever, that kind of makes sense. And then you have Jaden Daniels, who his ceiling is set as Lamar Jackson and his floor is Kyler Murray. But to his credit, Jaden went crazy last year and had one of the best rookie quarterback seasons that we've seen ever. But to top it all off, you got your man Bo Nix over here, the 25-year-old second-year quarterback who did have a good year last year with Sean Payton, but your ceiling for him is Hall of Famer, record breaker, Drew Brees. Bro, that's crazy. Just because he works with Drew Brees' old coach? Like, what is this list? And I think my biggest problem is just the Caleb one, and I get it. I'm a Bears fan, but I'm just talking about consistency. No one on this list is put as a bust. And he didn't even have a year that seemed like a bust. And then you have J.J. McCarthy glaze, and the dude has not taken a snap in the NFL. It's just like, what is this list? But let me know, am I crazy? Do you agree with the list? Do you think this person got it right? I don't think so, but let me know what you think.